Hello, I'm Claudia Kay. Welcome back to my channel. I'll tell you why here in a minute. I was challenged by Crack and Christine to answer 15 holiday questions so that you can get to know me better. And she had been challenged by Cajun Roots reseller, Johnny, if you're not familiar with who he is. And I think it's super fun, and Christmas is my favorite time of year. So of course, I'm gonna do it. So 15 questions, and I'm supposed to challenge some other people, but I'm not going to challenge anybody by name. If you want to take part, then consider yourself challenged, but I don't want to add to anybody's stress. I know that the holidays are super busy and people have too much on their plates anyway, so I don't want to add to your stress. But if you've got time to film a quick video and you want to answer the 15 questions, absolutely go ahead. It's the hashtag will be in the description box below, as will the questions, and feel free to join in. Everyone is invited. So if you're watching this and you have a YouTube channel, you're invited to take part. I am inviting you, just not by name. I'm not going to call anybody out by name. Don't want to add to your stress. But don't forget, like and subscribe if you are not subscribed to my channel. I do weekly sales on Monday, Glass with Class with Black Dog Vintage and Antiques, and Wednesday, Coffee Chat and Small Sale right here on my channel. Mondays are at 1 p.m. Eastern, and Wednesdays are at 10 a.m. Eastern. And then once a month, I guest on Tiger's Timeless Treasures at 11 a.m. Eastern. So that is where you can find me. I'm also on Instagram. So let's get right into it. First question, favorite holiday scent and or candle? Now, if you know me, I am allergic to everything. I developed these allergies about, 6-7 years ago, but I kept one candle. I got rid of everything else that was scented, and I kept one candle, and it is a Christmas Cabernet. And I can't burn it because I have a severely allergic reaction if I burn it. But every now and then I will open it and just let the scent kind of drift around the room. So Christmas Cabernet, this company's not even in business anymore. My sister, I got married on Christmas Eve, and in 97. So wow, 25 years ago. I didn't realize it'd been that long. It didn't last. I'm divorced. Gave me my 3 beautiful children though. And my sister gifted me a Christmas Cabernet candle that year. And so Christmas Cabernet has always been my favorite scent. My favorite holiday beverage. If you follow me on Instagram, you already know. Holiday flavored coffees. Holiday flavored coffees. I love them all. So far this year, I've not found one I didn't. Well, I take that back. I really didn't like the dark, was it dark chocolate, or I don't know. But 99% of them I love. The eggnog flavored coffee and the chestnut flavored coffee and the peppermint mocha flavored coffee, and you name it, I like it. So definitely flavored coffees. What song really gets you into the holiday spirit? Carol of the Bells. Carol of the Bells. It is my ringtone and it's my text tone. I've got 2 different versions. I like every version of Carol of the Bells from Trans-Siberian Orchestra, who I got to see in concert twice. Oh my goodness, I love them. To very church choir versions of Carol of the Bell. I just love that song. It always gets me in the holiday spirit. As a kid, did a sibling ever receive a present that I wished was for me? I'm sure, because I had 4 younger siblings growing up, and then right before I graduated, a 5th one joined the family. There had to be, I'm sure, as the oldest, there were probably things that my parents thought I was too grown for, but I was probably still jealous that when my siblings got it. But nothing comes to mind like in particular. Favorite thing about Christmas. I love everything about Christmas, but my favorite thing is everything looks festive and pretty. People put bows on their houses and wreaths, even if they don't put lights. And at night, sometimes the houses have lights, and all of the stores have red everywhere and glitter, and it just pretty. It's just pretty. It's like next level. The whole world goes next level. Well, the United States, it goes next level, and everything's bright and festive, and that's what I love about it. Okay. We're on question number 6. Do you have any Christmas traditions? We have a lot. We have a ton. We always opened our presents on Christmas Eve, and so with my children, I continued that, and it worked out well after my divorce because my ex-husband's family celebrated on Christmas Day. And in fact, when they were little, his grandparents who raised him would come to my house, with or without him some years, and open presents with me and the kids until they both passed away. But that's something we always did, presents on Christmas Eve. In 2017, we started a new tradition for the whole family because the 11 grandchildren, my mom and dad's 11 grandchildren, were growing up, and we started, it was my sister's idea, my middle sister's idea. We started doing a Christmas party, and it was a way to get together and have fun without having to buy presents for 11 your own children, 8 nieces and nephews, all of your siblings and their spouses and your parents. And it's a lot when you have a big family. And so we started this Christmas party, and we're doing it on Christmas Eve this year. And we did it in 2017, 2018, 2019. Couldn't do it in 2020. And we thought we'd be able to do it the next year. And then my youngest sister died, as many of you know. And so nobody wanted to celebrate Christmas last year. But we're doing it again this year. And we're moving it to my niece's house. And so I'm super excited about it. I've been buying tons of stuff for the party. And so that's our new tradition. And so lots of new traditions, lots of old traditions. And yeah, lots of traditions. Okay. Real or fake Christmas tree? I've had both. I love both. I, one year, had, I think, 17 Christmas trees from the 12-inch all the way up to 6-footers. And one of them was a real tree. So I don't care. Love them. Love them all. There's nothing better than the smell of a real Christmas tree. There's nothing worse than the mess of a Christmas tree when you were trying to drag it out of your house. So, oh, okay. Question 8. Are you on the naughty list or nice list? Obviously, I'm on the nice list. Obviously. Number 9. Do you start your Christmas shopping on Black Friday or wait until last minute? I shop all year round. All year round. If I see something that looks perfect for somebody, or if I see something that I remember a family member has said, oh my goodness, you know what I would love? I pick it up. I pick it up. Now, I'm better about it now, but when I was younger, as soon as I bought the thing, I wanted to give it to a person. So before I had kids, I actually waited until Christmas Eve to do my shopping. I don't think my family knows that. But once I had kids, no, I shopped all year round, and I planned way in advance. And yeah. Name all Santa's reindeers. Reindeers. I did not look this up because I did not want to cheat. I can't name them all. I can't. Dasher, Dancer, Comet Cupid, Vixen, Prancer. See, I don't know. I'm missing 2. And Rudolph. I don't know. When does your family put up your Christmas tree, and who decorates it? So like that year that we had the most Christmas trees, I think I started like November 1st. But used to be, and my mom still does this, Christmas tree goes up the day after Thanksgiving. And by the end of that weekend, by Sunday night, everything is decorated, and all of the totes are put back out in the garage. And so when the kids were little, The boys were less interested in helping me decorate than my daughter, but I was never a Christmas Nazi. The decorations went wherever. And if they fell off the tree, they got rearranged in a nicer manner. But I always thought the tree should just be for family memories, and it should be about everybody. So, and my main tree always had, cartoon ornaments and handmade ornaments, and the ornaments my mom gifted me each year as I was growing up. And so just a hodgepodge, beautiful jumble of ornaments. And then the boys didn't like doing it anymore. And then it would just be my daughter and I. And then the last couple years before even she graduated, it was just me doing it. And now they're all grown and out of the house. So I didn't put one up this year. But I'm living at my mom's. My mom put up 2. And my niece came over and helped her put up the main one. So that's who decorated it. Favorite holiday movie? We're on question number 12. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Although I pretty much love every Christmas movie, but National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. And I grew up in a really strict household where a lot of times we didn't have any kind of TV at all. And if we did, we were very, very limited on what we could watch. And so we were allowed to watch the classics like Frosty and Rudolph and, the cartoony ones. But beyond that, I really didn't see a lot of Christmas movies growing up. But when I had my one roommate, she was shocked I'd never seen it. And we watched a terrible, grainy VHS copied off of something else version of it. I fell in love with the movie, and it's been my favorite movie ever since. I can pretty much quote the entire movie from beginning to end. I love it. I love it. It's my favorite movie. Have you ever gone Christmas caroling? I racked my brain trying to remember if we'd ever gone Christmas caroling, like walking from house to house on a street. I don't know, but I do know that we went Christmas caroling in a nursing home when I was younger. But as far as walking from house to house, I don't know if I've ever done that or not. Where do you usually spend your holiday? At home. Always at home. And we would come over to my mom's on Christmas Eve when the kids were growing up. And once my ex and I divorced, the kids would go home with his grandparents, and he'd spend time with them there. And Christmas Day would be my day to relax. And a lot of times I'd spend the whole day alone, which you may think is sad, but I worked retail for years and I needed that. I needed that time alone. Last year was the very first year, I think, ever that I went out of town for Christmas. And I went to my daughter's because this was her first year living out of town. And because my sister had died, I just didn't want to be here. And I'm looking forward to this year. Time heals, and looking forward to getting together with everybody this year. But last year was the first year ever I didn't spend the holidays here. And last of all, your favorite holiday decorations. I collect the little vintage Santas, the salt and pepper shakers and the figurines, the little kissing Santa and Mrs. Claus. I collect those, but I think my favorite is lights. Because if you don't have the lights, and man, I would string hundreds and hundreds of lights on every tree. If you don't have the lights, I feel like it's not done. So I think my favorite holiday decoration is the lights. You gotta have the lights. And that's it. Now you know a little bit more about me. Some of that stuff you probably already knew if you've been following me for a while. So if you want to take part in the collab and answer these questions, you're invited to. But I'm not going to name anybody by name. I know this is a busy time. You guys are fantastic. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for popping into the chat on my live sales. And thank you for purchasing items. I have had a great year. I love this just as much as I did last year when I started doing this. It's fantastic fun, and I'm grateful that I get to do it. I'm grateful for you guys. Remember, be kind. It doesn't cost you anything, and it may mean everything to someone else. Bye, guys.